Next question, number 6. The rate law cannot be determined from balanced chemical equation. We can't determine the rate law from the balanced chemical equation. At which condition? Now look, when option A, it is an elementary reaction, it is a one-step reaction, we can determine its a rate law. Then B, it is a sequence of a complex reaction. For complex reaction, we can determine the rate law and hence order of reaction. Any one of the reactant is in excess. No doubt, if any one reactant is in excess, practically its concentration is taken as a constant. But we can determine the rate law. Then what is the remaining one? D, reverse reaction takes place. If the reaction is reversible, we can't determine the rate law. Therefore, D is the correct option. The rate law cannot be determined from balance equation when reverse reaction takes place. D is the correct one. Then, dear students, come to question number 7. Here some graphs are given regarding zero order reaction and ask here which of the following graphs are incorrect in case of a zero order reaction. To discuss this graph, let us write the zero order reaction. A0 minus AT is equal to KT. Or we can write here AT is equal to minus KT plus A0. Okay, let us see. And again, half-life period is a given for zero order reaction. T half is equal to 1 upon A upon 2K. Let us see these graphs now. Which of the following graphs incorrect? Now this is graph 1. AT versus T. Now look here, AT versus T. AT versus T. Now slope is negative. Slope is here negative. But here slope is a positive. Therefore this graph is a wrong one. Let us consider second, T half versus initial concentration. A is nothing but the initial concentration. Now 1 upon 2K remains constant. T half is directly proportional to initial concentration passing through the origin. Now look here, T half proportional to A0. We get this equation, T half is equal to 1 upon 2K into A0. Your slope is 1 upon 2K. This graph is a correct one. Then next, A0 minus AT versus T. Here is the graph. A0 minus AT is equal to KT. Now look here, graph must be the passing through the origin with a positive slope. Here the slope is a negative, not passing through origin. This is a wrong one. Then last, rate versus concentration. Now we know that for a zero order reaction, any zero order reaction whose rate is independent on the concentration of any reactant. Rate is K0 A raised to 0 here. A is any reactant or here B is the reactant. Order 0. B raised to 0, 1, K0. Rate remains constant. Therefore, graph must be the parallel horizontal to the x-axis. This is again correct one. Then which graphs are wrong? First and third graphs are wrong. Option is C here. Question number 8. The rate constant of a first order reaction is given as. Now look. At what temperature will its half-life period 693 seconds? What will determine T? Half-life period is a given. From half-life period, we can determine K. Then if a K is a known, we can easily determine T. Let us first determine K. For first order reaction, K is equal to 0.693 upon T half. Half-life period is equal to here 693 seconds. This is equal to 1.0 into 10 raised to minus 3 per second. Is the half, this is the rate constant. Let us substitute this value of rate constant here. Log to the base 10, 1.0 into 10 raised to minus 3 is equal to minus 4 into 10 raised to 3 is nothing but the here 4000 upon t plus 7. Now log 1 0 plus log 10 raised to minus 3 is nothing but minus 3 log to the base 10. Log to the base 10 is equal to 1.000. This is equal to minus 4000 upon t plus 7. Then minus 3 into log 10 1 is equal to minus 3 minus 4000 upon t plus 7. Here t is a transfer here, minus 3 minus 7 is equal to minus 4000 upon t. Minus 3 minus 7 is equal to minus 10 is equal to minus 4000 upon t. Minus minus sign gets cancelled. T is equal to 4000 upon 10. T is equal to 400 Kelvin. But answer is asked in degrees Celsius. 400 Kelvin here is equal to temperature in degrees Celsius minus 273. What will get? 127 degrees Celsius is the correct option. A is the correct option. Question number 9. The reaction between C and D is a first order with respect to C and a second order with respect to D. If concentration of a C is half and the concentration of a D is double, the rate of reaction will be, these are the options. First we write the general rate law. R1 is equal to K into C into concentration of D. Here first order with respect to C, power exponent is a 1, and second order with respect to D, power is here 2. Then which thing is as concentration of C is half. Then write down here R2 is equal to K, concentration of a C is half into concentration of C raised to 1, and here concentration of D is double, 2 into concentration of D square. Equation number 1, equation number 2. Let us divide equation 2 by 1. R2 upon R1 is equal to K half raised to 1 half C raised to 1. 2 raised to 2 is here 4, D raised to 2 upon equation 1 K C raised to 1 D raised to 2. Which thing gets cancelled? K gets cancelled, C raised to 1, C raised to 1, D raised to 2, D raised to 2. Half into 4 is equal to 2 times. Rate will becomes 2 times. Means double. Rate will become double the initial value. 2 upon 1. R2 will become double than the initial one. Therefore, C is the correct option. Question number 10. Such type questions most of the time asked in exam. For the reaction A plus B gives the products. What is the overall order of reaction using the data given below? Now look here. These are the different initial concentrations of reactant A. These are different initial concentration of reactant B, and initial rates are given. And here options are given 0, first, second and third order. Dear students, let us consider in this manner. Let here R1 rate, initial rate R1 is equal to 4 into 10 raised to minus 5, and rate law Suppose we write the rate law in this manner. Is equal to k a raised to x into b raised to y. Then R2 we can write, this is nothing but equal to, now what is the concentration of A when a rate, concentration of A and a B when a rate is a 4 into 10 raised to minus 5. 0.4 is the concentration of A, 0.2 is the concentration of B. Is equal to k into 0.4 raised to x, b 0.2 raised to y. Remember, in such type of a question, two values are same, and if those divide gets cancelled, we can determine the order of a first reactant. Any two values are same of the given reactant, same reactant. Now here 2 are the 0.2 are same, therefore let us take here rate R2 is equal to 6 into 10 raised to minus 5 is equal to k into, I directly write here 6 into 10 raised to minus 5, concentration of A is equal to 6 raised to x, 0.6 raised to x, concentration of B is here 0.2 raised to y. Equation 1 है ये, equation 2 है. Then R3 is equal to 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 4 is nothing but 32 into 10 raised to minus 5 to keep this a power constant is equal to k into 0.8 raised to x, 0.4 raised to y. I write directly here 0.4 raised to x, 0.2 raised to here y. Okay. Now let us divide equation 2 by 1. Equation 2 को divide करते हैं equation 1 से. For the left hand side of equation 2, 6 into 10 raised to minus 5. For the left hand side of equation 1, 4 into 10 raised to minus 5. For the right hand side of equation 2, k 0.6 raised to x, 0.2 raised to y. What is the right hand side of equation 1? K 0.4 raised to x, 0.2 raised to y. ये दोनों कैंसिल हो जाएंगे, k कैंसिल हो जाएगा, 10 raised to minus 5, 10 raised to minus 5. 6 by 4 is equal to 3 by 2. 0.6 upon 0.4 is equal to again 3 by 2 raised to x. Then what is the value of x? X is equal to 1. आ गई, x is equal to 1. रेट लॉ हम लिखते हैं, सपोज रेट लॉ इज r is equal to k into a raised to x into b raised to y. x का वैल्यू तो मिल गया हमें 1 है, x is equal to 1. Okay, let us find out the value of y. Then use any two equation. Suppose I take R3 by R1, that is a better one. Equation number 3. R3 by R1. For the left hand side of R3, R3 upon R1. For the left hand side of R3, 32 into 10 raised to minus 5. R1, 4 into 10 raised to minus 5 is equal to right hand side k 0.8 raised to x, 0.4 raised to y upon k into 0.4 raised to x into 0.2 raised to y. These get cancelled, k cancel, 32 upon 4 8, 0.8 upon 0.4 2, और x का वैल्यू हमें पता है, x is equal to 1. 0.8 upon 0.4, 8 by 4, 8 by 4 is nothing but 2 raised to x, means x का वैल्यू है 1 into 0.4 upon 0.2 is nothing but 4 by 2 is equal to 2 raised to y. Then 2 raised to 1, 2, 8 upon 2 is equal to, here 4 is equal to 2 raised to y. As 4 is equal to 2 raised to y, y is equal to 2. What is the value of y? Y is equal to 2, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, 1 plus 2, 3. Order of the reaction is third order.